Good morning, everyone. Time for us to start our celebration service. Why don't you stand up and sing with us, okay? All right. One, two, three. I got up in the morning singing, God is so good. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. My God is so good to me. Feeling good down in my soul, God is so good. Feeling good down in my soul, God is so good. Feeling good down in my soul, God is so good. My God is so good to me. In my time of trouble, I know God is so good. In my time of trouble, I know God is so good. In my time of trouble, I know God is so good. My God is so good to me. In my time of triumph, I know God is so good. In my times of triumph, I know God is so good. In my times of triumph, I know God is so good. My God is so good to me. When the day is over, I know God is so good. When the day is over, I know God is so good. When the day is over, I know God is so good. My God is so good to me. Here we go. Every day and every way, God is so good. Every day and every way, God is so good. When I take the time to praise the Spirit, God is so good. Let's do that one again. My God is so good to me. One more time. Here we go. Every day and every way, God is so good. Every day and every way, God is so good. And when I take the time to praise the Spirit, God is so good. My God is so good to me. All right. I got up. Here we go. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. 3 times. My God is so. My God is so. My God is so good to me. All right. And now our practitioner for the morning is going to give us our invocation and reading. All right. There she is. Darylyn Finley. Oh.
Okay, I'm unmuted.
There you are. We hear you now.
Oh, you hear me now?
Yes.
I got a call from an unexpected friend. Good morning. Thank you for joining us with our meditation and in our service this morning at Center of the Heart, Santa Barbara. It's so good to see you this beautiful day. I have an invocation that some of you may have heard before. You may kind of be able to guess what holiday is coming up in just a couple of days. I'm your public service announcement. So here is an Irish blessing. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. I have a reading today from Science Mind magazine. It's part of our unlimited idea that we're working on this week. I am sky. since everything is but an apparition, having nothing to do with good or bad, acceptance or rejection, one may well burst out in laughter. All human endeavor is an attempt to get back to first principles, to find such an inward wholeness that all sense of fear, doubt, and uncertainty vanishes. In the Tibetan tradition, the nature of mind is often linked with the sky, vast, open, and fundamentally unchanging. Phenomena such as thoughts, emotions, and life events are clouds that pass through the sky. No matter how dark or turbulent the clouds become, they never alter the sky's essential nature. This aligns beautifully with the science of mind teaching that our true identity is not found in the transitory circumstances of life, but in our divine essence. Spirit individualizes as us. Holmes taught that there is a power for good in the universe, greater than we are, and we can use it. But to use it rightly, we must first realize what we are not. We are not our fears. We are not our conditions. We are not our past stories. These are the clouds. We instead are the ever-present, changeless field of divine mind. The sky. Holmes describes the law of mind as creative, impersonal, and responsive. In the same way, the sky does not cling or resist to any one cloud. We are not bound by the fleeting nature of our experiences. We shape our reality through conscious alignment with the unchanging truth beneath appearances. When we identify with the cloud, the fear, limitation, separation, we create from that illusion. But when we remember we are the sky, limitless, spacious, eternal, this is the mind of God. We tap into the creative law and live from that power. The path then is not about attempting to control the clouds. It is about remembering the constancy of sky, abiding in our true nature, our true identity, and creating not from fear or lack, but from the knowing that wholeness is already ours. And here's an affirmation for us. I am sky. I abide in the changeless field of divine mind. And now, back to our service. We're probably going to have some great music.
And that great music lives in all of us. Thank you. Thank you, Darlene. It's time for another song. Let's stand up and bring that all those voices, all these voices to play. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, sorry. Try that again.
1, 2, 3. Here we go. Whoa, the Spirit of God is upon me. 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 Oh, I used to think that I had to. I used to think that I should. I need the scripture that told me, God, I had to be good. But now I love because I want to. I love because I'm free. Guided by the Spirit, oh love. The Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, 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 I don't need any prodding. I don't need any law. I want to sing with my heart, God is my all in all. I let go of my burdens, loving God has made me free, guided by the Spirit, oh love. The Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, 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 I thought it was my duty. I thought it was my job. I believed from somewhere loving God would be hard. But loving God is wonderful. Loving God is ecstasy. Thank God for my freedom. Oh, love, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, 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 big breath. Oh, oh. One more. So it is.
Can't we? Oh, good morning, everybody. How are you doing? What a beautiful day. Isn't it gorgeous? Yay, yay. It's awesome. My name is Reverend Maryum Morse, and I've been here. We were talking about today, 17. My cat's 17 years old, so I came up here when he was a kitty. Yeah. And we are a spiritual center, so we just teach spiritual principles, and we teach how to navigate through your life. And so we all have the ups and downs, and how do we move through them, and how do we be present to them in a way where we can be with them, be present, and then actually enjoy your life regardless of what's going on. So that's what we teach, and it's based on the teachings of Ernest Holmes. And he actually created a simple way for us to bring in these spiritual laws and these principles. And that's what we teach here. So thank you for being here. And we are going to bless ourselves. So think about what you need right now. And for myself, I'm going to know I have peace and resilience and whatever you need. Maybe you need a little bit more self-love or compassion. And as you bring those qualities in, please place your hands over your heart and repeat after me. I bless who I am. I am the image and likeness of God. And I am another way that love is happening on this planet. I am grateful for me, and I thank God for me. And I welcome myself to my own center of the heart. And so it is. And we're moving into a centering song, and then we will pray for the world.
I'll wait upon
within my heart, and I will wait upon the Lord. I'll wait upon the Lord. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still and know. I will make a quiet place within my life, and I will wait upon the Lord. I'll wait upon the Lord.
And we breathe in that beautiful energy that's been created here through the songs and through the prayers and the readings. And we know that there is one life, one power, one presence known as Spirit, God, the divine, whatever we choose to call it. And we are one with that beloved. We are one with that infinite heart. And I just simply call it God. And as we know that truth, we hold a vision for the world. We hold the vision that all are being held in loving kindness and peace. We hold that all people are being treated with equality. And even though it's not happening in this moment, we affirm that truth for ourselves. We hold that all individuals are held in the loving embrace of Spirit. And whoever is in prayer today, they are having their prayers answered. And we are grateful and thankful for the blessings that always occur. We see humanity's being lifted up. We see an expansion of kindness and generosity and a connection to each other where we accept each other and actually celebrate our differences. And for that, we are thankful. We hold for all the world leaders that we are sending wisdom, regardless of whether we think they're using it or not. We're going to send that divine wisdom into their hearts, their minds, their souls. And we know and claim, because we have that intention, that there is a shift occurring and there is a shift happening. We hold there is peace on the planet. We hold that we come together in oneness. And as we hold that truth, let's also bless all the people in all the countries of the world. We send that love around the world. Let's just send it from our hearts, millions and millions of hearts of love. And knowing that love is the most divine, beautiful, beautiful, powerful presence. And as we send that love, we see healing happening, countries coming together, people supporting each other. And we know that all is well, for we simply turn all over to Spirit and place it in the heart of God. And we are grateful. So as we hold that truth, we are thankful. We hold that love to be expanded around the world, to connect all people, and we are thankful. I release this prayer knowing all is well, for God is now taking care of the details. Blessings abound, and so it is. Amen. All right, we have a solo from George.
Sung by a UK artist by the name of Desiree. You might remember it. Listen as your day unfolds. Challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky.
Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. Stand up and be counted. Don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad. You gotta be bold. You gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard. You gotta be tough. You gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool. You gotta be calm. You gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. Herald what your mother said. Read the books your father read. Try to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you. Others take a different view. My, oh, my, hey, hey, hey. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. Time asks no questions, it goes on without you. Leaving you behind if you can't stand the pace. The world keeps on spinning, can't stop if you try to. Best part is danger staring you in the face. The day unfolds, challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. My, oh my, hey, hey, hey. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. Got to be bad, got to be bold, got to be wise. Got to be hard, you gotta be tough. Gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. All I know, love will save the day. All I know, love will save the day. Yeah. It's a great song.
I know, it's a great,
Fits the talk title today.
yeah, it does. And I'm not doing the talk today, Miss Lava Ba is. So we get to, and she's coming you from, I don't know what the weather's like, Lava, but you'll let us know, from Kentucky. I know, right? So hopefully it's good weather there, girl. Anyway, we are so grateful to have her. She's been a practitioner. How many years now, Lava?
Since 2014 or 13, something like that.
Okay.
Oh, I can't hear Rev anymore. Okay, I couldn't hear all of what Rev did. I think she gave me an introduction. Hello from Kentucky, and the winds of change are totally active. It's like 20 miles an hour, and it's, yeah, so I'll just go into that. Today's talk is about defy limitations. And I'm going to defy the limitations that this wind is putting on me, and knowing that the divine is with me and with us and with all of you, that this internet connection will remain stable. So good morning. I want to start today with telling you about a story that happened a few weeks ago. And some of you may have heard about this. There was a little red fox from Southampton, England, who decided to defy limitations. He defied the limitations of his environment. He defied the limitations of security. And he defied the limitations of what is natural in nature. This little fox managed to get himself on a cargo ship in Southampton and took the transatlantic journey, which is about 8 to 10 days, and ended up in New York. And they find this cute little critter. And of course, they had to check and make sure he was okay. He went there with no passport, with no permission. He didn't have a ticket. He didn't have a cabin on that ship. He ended up in New York, defying all limitations. Now, that little fox is now safely at the Bronx Zoo. He is an illegal immigrant, but they're letting him stay in the country. Now, that little story is really true Fox News. It's true and it's believable, and it doesn't have any limitations. That's truth that you can believe. Which brings me to the story of a true story also about what happened when I was a little girl. When I was maybe, 6 or 7 years old, the family was having a gathering in the backyard, and the elders were all sitting in the back having an outdoor picnic, as it were, in the backyard. And I decided to climb up the tree. All the grandparents, don't climb up that tree. No, 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 little girl. No, you don't go up in the tree. Someone else, you're going to break your neck. Don't go up in that tree. You'll break a leg. All the negative things you can imagine. But the adventure spirit in me wanted to climb up in this big, beautiful tree. And I climbed and I climbed and I climbed. And then I was way up there. And I made one mistake. I looked down. I lost complete focus on what my purpose was in that moment. I wasn't paying attention to the beautiful view that I could see of all the rooftops and the backyards around the neighborhood. I became filled with fear and heard the words, "You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to break your neck. You'll break a leg. Little girls don't go up in trees." And I froze. I became paralyzed. And I screamed, "Daddy, Daddy, help me." And my father, who's 6'4.5", comes over, stands by the tree, and he goes, "Just come down the same way you got up. Just reverse your steps." And I'm looking down at the tree trunk, the ground, and my father at 6'4.5", looked like he was 2 feet tall. And I said, "No, Daddy, I'm scared." And so he came a little closer and he said, "All right, jump, I'll catch you." Well, that didn't look like a good idea either. "No, Daddy, I'm scared." He came a little closer and he said, "Trust me." And he outstretched his broad arms and his shoulders were firm. And I took a deep leap of faith and I jumped and he caught me. He held me tight. I wasn't crying because I was where I needed to be, in the arms of my father. I didn't get scolded. I just got a hug and a kiss. And I learned a very valuable lesson that day. Sometimes the adults really are right. And I probably shouldn't have been climbing up in that tree. I don't know about the break your neck, break your leg stuff. But the other thing I learned from my dad was that I could trust in the divine spirit, the divine Father. That was always there for me, and it's a lesson that has carried me through now 60 some odd years, right? Trusting in the Father. Those were the magic words. Trust me. And I know that that is what the Great Spirit is always saying to me and to all of us. Trust me. I'll catch you. Or as they say in today's lingo, I got you. I got your back. I've got you. So let's get to the meat and taters of this whole situation today. It brings me to the core of our spiritual study. And I don't know if all of you know, but on Fridays at, I believe, 11 o'clock Pacific time, Roxy hosts a spiritual book study group. It's really incredible. Every week we go through a few paragraphs and we exchange ideas and ask questions even about what it is we're reading, what we're interpreting, what we're perceiving. And right now we're reading a book called The Trust Frequency by, I think it's Bailey, Cameron, and Marlowe. It's a great book and came highly recommended, and it was really right. And what they're talking about right now in this book, the chapter that we're in, is all about limitations. It's all about the limitations. We can tend to go into oh, poor me. Ain't it awful? What a shame what's happening right now. And when we do this, according to the trust frequency, and I do believe it, we are functioning from our lower self. But when we turn that into trust, we can stop wrestling with the challenges and start recognizing signposts. It's the power of the response. Life is going to give us circumstances. We're always going to have circumstances. I could have fallen and broke my leg. It would have been a different lesson. But it's there for us to learn. These are signposts. And if we choose the negative response and we start just whining, as the book puts it, they say something else. But when we're whining and complaining, then what we do is amplify our anxiety. I know, Rev, you can relate to what I'm talking about. As a minister, you hear this all the time, where the congregants, where the neighbors, where the people in the community are so wrapped up in the story that they can't get to the solution. We need to learn that we are loved and supported and let our attitude shift from annoyance to acceptance. And then we realize that every obstacle that is faced before us is a learning experience. Now, this is important because each of us has been given gifts from day one. We came in the world with gifts. Some of us are still discovering, and hopefully you always will be learning and discovering a new gift that the divine has given you. But those gifts are given to you for a reason, so that you can bring them to the party of life, to share and inspire and bring people together just with your unique gift. You're the only one on the planet who can provide your unique contribution. And when you defy your perceived limitations, you can finally show up as the essence of who you are. So here's the lesson. And it really is the practice and the invitation. As the book says, the True Frequency says, it takes practice. Is it any wonder that some of us seem divinely guided while others can hit potholes and sinkholes almost every mile through life? One of the things I love doing is watching, it's a documentary on Netflix called The Last Dance. And it's really about the history of the Chicago Bulls once Michael Jordan came into the game, from literally when he was in high school. And I tell you, it is just so, I've seen it probably 15 times at this point, but it's so inspiring to hear the mental, the thinking that attributes to the physical performance of these athletes. Why they will defy the limitations placed before them. And after really watching Michael Jordan in particular, I mean, this man is defying gravity. I feel like he's doing, the rest of us are moving in slow motion. And his adrenaline is so high, he's able to do things that are really like something that's inhuman. And one of the coaches said, when he was talking about a particular game, I know I'm getting excited about this because if you get to watch it, it's wonderful. He said that what Michael Jordan was doing that day was not human, that he was convinced that God decided he wanted to play basketball that day. And when you watch this, you're seeing it. Yeah, but you've seen it in many things. You've seen it with musicians, with artists, with doctors, with all manner of people because they're bringing their game to the party of life. They're showing you not only who they are, but who that God is in them and how that God frequency is operating in them. It is about the practice of trusting in the higher intelligence. And as Roxy knows, it's about operating in our best interest, for our best interest, for the highest and best of all. So if you want to practice this defying of limitations, then I invite you, first of all, to join this spiritual book study group. It's 11 o'clock on Fridays. It's free. There's no charge. And you can pick up from wherever we are in the book. And I promise you, every time you will learn something new. And if you don't like it, you can have your old life back. But I want you to move from the victim mode into the trust frequency so that you too can defy limitations. And Denise, you know that the trust frequency is the God frequency. So how do we surf the God frequency? We have to shift our attention. We've heard this before from a spiritual perspective, and now I want to break it down for you from a scientific perspective. And that's for all you special folks that have to question everything. It's like, I need proof. You know, it's a sciencey thing. I don't blame them. You know, I get it. I get it. You give me some proof. First of all, the brain is highly adaptable. It processes negative and positive experiences. And it's holding on to things that you've been going through all your life, maybe from when you fell out the crib, till, you know, a car accident that may not have been one you were in, but you saw it. The brain is a neuroplastic divine instrument that learns constantly. And when you intentionally focus the aspects of your life on moments of gratitude, safety, achievement, connection, then the brain strengthens. And its circuits are associated with reward and emotional stability. Emotional stability. There's the science where you can talk about going to therapy with the psychotherapist, or you can talk to the reverend or the practitioner, right? But either way, with repetitions, these pathways become easier to activate, making positive feelings more accessible to you. And Brian Bailey, the process can be compared to physical training. Just as the muscles grow stronger through repeated exercise, your neural connections will strengthen through repeated mental activity. Practices, look, you all know that this is a regular mantra for me when I have the blessing to be able to speak. I speak about gratitude and prayer and meditation, spiritual connection, volunteering, tithing, all of these things. But let's take it from a scientific perspective. When you're practicing mindfulness and gratitude and reflection and positive affirmations, this helps to reinforce the patterns by encouraging the brain to recognize supportive and meaningful experiences. The opposite pattern can occur as well. Frequent focus on stress, fear, negative thinking It strengthens the neural circuits linked to the threat detectors, making the brain more reactive to potential problems. You know, we talk about the law of attraction. We talk about you are what you eat. What's your spiritual food? What are you eating? Are you eating some Ferengi worms? Some Klingon bak or whatever that stuff is they eat? Or are you eating from the spiritual word? Are you eating from your connection with like-minded people? Are you even eating in the researching to reach out to something that is feeding your soul and your spirit? Because that is what is going to improve your spiritual connection, your emotional state, and it's all mind, body, spirit. So you're starting to feel better in the body because you've been letting all of the negativity go through your BT, not your PT as in physical training, but your BT as in your brain training. And I know that this works. So I'm going to challenge all of you to be on the BT program. You can pick one for yourself. You don't need someone like me to tell you what to do. I'm just saying how to do it. Pick your passions and explore them because your attention is directing what is happening in your life. The next time you feel stuck or limited, I want you to remember that little red fox on the ship. I want you to remember the child in the tree and remember to do your BT, your brain therapy. The plan for your life is far better than you ever could imagine if you get into the God frequency, because I have news for you. It's flowing within you right now. It always has, and it always will be. So I want to encourage you, just like you see those surfers out there in the water, I want you to surf those neural pathways to your highest and your best, giving it your 100%, so that you can have the life far more and far better than you imagine. Stop looking for someone else to blame. Let go of that branch. Stop and jump into the broad hands of the divine outstretched arms. And you will find that you not only will never fall, but you will fly. Have a blessed day. Enjoy the spring and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Online, the cover. I know you'll see a cover of it, but it's kind of nice to see the book. Thank you. You got to find me. Got to find me. Oh. Okay, wait. I got to just move. No, come here. Okay. There we go. Oh, now it's going back to George. No, stay here. Stay here. Stay, Spot. Okay. Anyway, so this is the trust frequency. And why are you doing that? Okay. The camera's just, it's trying to find a face. Hi. Okay. All right, there we go. Anyway, and in the back, I have a few copies of this, but the authors were here live, and we were doing a book study with them, and we bought the books, and we did all this. This is probably about 12 years ago, I'm going to say. And so I'm just going to give you a few of the assumptions because they go exactly with what Lava's talking about, but also what we teach in Science of Mind. And one is we live in a conscious, loving universe. There is only love. There is only love. Number two, the universe loves us unconditionally. It gives us everything we ask for. Isn't that just what she said? And it also, it occurs to me when we have something going on, we're worried about our money and we're worried about this or that. And I remember I was freaking out driving up here to the fair. And then I realized that once I got in this frequency here, that would hold me and that would keep me in a place where I could come into balance and peace and harmony. And boy, did we have fun. We had such a great time. And then I'm going to just give you two more. We create reality by the power of our consciousness or our mind. And as we do that, we do create what we desire, don't we? And it really is that. So thank you, Lava, very much. Thank you so much. And if you can join us, come join us for that class, because it's good and it's a great way for us to come together and be in community. And the last thing I want to say is that, I'm going to have something happen in my life that's kind of what do they say? A season. I get to have a new season in my life. How about that? And so as we say that, I want to be with my community. I want to be with people around me. Because when we isolate and we don't allow ourselves to be with each other, we heal when we come together. We heal when we allow others to support us. We heal when we let that love flow. And that's why I wanted to be here. And plus I wanted to hear Lava's talk. And because I was going to be off today, and I realized, and my spirit said, just go be with your peeps, And that's it. And we are so grateful. So thank you, Lava. That was awesome. I love that fox story. That was so great. But the little girl, can you see her as a little girl? Yes. Okay, can you see little Lava climbing up that tree? I could see it. I love it. And then the daddy going, jump. And she's like, no way. Fabulous. All right, so we have a solo from EJ. Yay.
Yes. So in keeping with everything that we've been hearing today, we're going to participate in this song as we open ourselves and reach forward with our love, always looking for that higher ground. 1, 2, 3. People, keep on learning. Soldiers, keep on warring. World, keep on turning. 'Cause it won't be too long. Keep on lying while your people keep on dying. World, keep on turning, 'cause it won't be too long. Oh no. I'm so darn glad he let me try it again. 'Cause my last time on earth I lit the whole world of sin. I can't glad that I know more than I knew then. Gonna keep on trying till I reach the higher ground. Teachers, keep on teaching while your preachers keep on preaching. World, keep on turning, 'cause it won't be too long. Oh, oh. George is gonna show you story out. Lovers, keep on loving. Keep on loving, loves. Believers, keep on believing. Sleepers, just stop sleeping. 'Cause it won't be too long. Ho, 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 I felt that and let me try it again. 'Cause my last time on earth I did the whole world of sin. I'm so glad I know more now than I knew then. Gonna keep on trying till I reach the higher ground. Till I reach the higher ground. No one's gonna bring me down. Oh no, oh no. I'm reaching, 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 reaching till I reach the higher ground. No one's gonna bring me down. God's gonna show you higher ground. God's the only friend you need around. He's on till the higher ground.
Okay, do we have some church today? I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you, this is good. That's why I remember one time I was at Agape in the choir and I walked out. We had done 3 services. I said to Ricky, I go, wow, that was really great. She goes, we had some church. And I said, yeah, we did. It was good. All right. Well, we are at our place. I don't even know where. I love that song. Oh, my gosh. So we have to get to the tip jar, right? Okay. Tip jar. Is it tip jar? Oh, there we go. It's up. It's just not on there. All right. So if you like what you heard, we have a tip jar. And if you'd like to tip George and EJ, that was fabulous today, you guys. Round of applause. Woo! That was great. Oh, all right. And we have different ways we are moving into our conscious giving. Cash, check. Denise was rattling it off this morning. I go, oh, she knows it. Venmo, put your phone up. You could do it that way too. So I keep it up there, Roxy. And there's also one in the back. That's great. Got it. All right. Kind of like when you're changing your TV, you know, and you're adding an app on your TV. You got to hold it up for the little icon. All right. And now we are going to say our conscious giving statement. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal, bless, and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
And we, even though Denise already put it away, we're going to bless these offerings. We are knowing that all that we have given, it comes back to us in so many beautiful ways, whether it's in the material, in health, in our spiritual development. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God, for all that you give us, for that energy is blessing this entire community, our lives, and the entire world. Thank you, God, and so it is. Amen. All right, so we are now, we're going to do, all right, who has a birthday in March? beside Denise. I know, and AJ. When is yours? Or did you?
11.
So you just had it.
Just had it.
Just had it.
Wednesday.
Happy birthday! And my grandma is on was on St. Patrick's Day, and somebody else. Didn't you say you're somebody in March?
Denise's
Somebody.
birthday is-
I know, and Denise, your mom. Okay, there you go. So I knew it was somebody else. And your grandma. That's who it was. Oh, your great grandma. Okay. Okay, but it's just you and EJ. Okay. Yeah. All right, so I went to Costco and got a cheesecake. And we have berries. I brought some, and I think you did too? Yeah. Okay, so if you don't want to eat that, we have whipped cream and berries. And I also have some protein. As my daughter's always telling the kids, you have to eat more protein. Because they love carbs. You know that. Well, don't we all? So what would you like to hold for yourselves today? While we're doing this blessing for them on their birthdays, what do you want to hold for your year? And Denise gets to be here.
Pure joy.
Pure joy, okay. Who else? What do you want to hold, you guys? Go.
Collective transformation of our systems at large.
Wow, that's intense. All right, that's great. Okay, so we're going to sing. And EJ, what's yours before we do it?
The divine love that circulates through all of us is present and aware, and we are aware of it.
Awesome. Woo!
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh,
He's got it. Wait.
wait a minute.
Okay. You got it. Here, give me this before. Now, they got to sing it first, and then we'll give it to them.
Okay, 1, 2. Happy birthday to
ya.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy
Okay. Now you can have your candle back.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! And we love you, Denise. We love you, Ishay. Happy birthday, beloveds. So happy, so happy. That's so great. All right, we have different prayer. Oh, you changed it, Roxy. Cool. I know, right? She changed the little thing. I know, everything changed. Life is all about change. All right, we have different prayer options. So people, I see that Brian, Barbara, and Dara Lynn are in line with, I think, who else was on there? Lava and, and there's two or three other people that are on there. So if you need a prayer, please stay online if you're online and ask for prayer, and you will have that. And then we have the Science of Mind magazine in the back, and that's a 2-month magazine. It's $12. So if you'd like to have that, please buy one from Denise in the back. And here we go. Oh, are you back? Yes or no? Okay, so in 2 weeks, we're going to have Kundalini Yoga with Joanne Murmas, because now she has her knees all fixed, so now she could go do all kinds of stuff. And that's great, right? It's so true. All right, and then we have Spruced Up Saturday with the lovely Lava. You got to experience her. Thank you, Lava. And she has been doing this since COVID, so that's a long time. Starts at 9 o'clock if you want to do a support group, and then 10 to 12 is the decluttering. I think I'm going to use that for my taxes. How about y'all? You need to get them done? And I know, right? And then the meditation group is Tuesdays, that's through SRF. So if you want to join them, just email them and talk to them about that. And then the Blessing Circle is Wednesdays at 11, and we do our prayer group there. And Roxy, of course, the Trust Frequency. So that's Friday at 11. And it is a fabulous book. It's so good, and it just mirrors, but it tells us spiritual principles in a slightly different way, but yet it's all the same. So it's kind of good because we need to hear from different sources all the time, and it's fabulous. So come join us. That's online. And then Patrice came up to me. She came in one day. We were doing our raffle, and she actually has written several books. Did we write any of her other little books? Okay, so she has written like 8 children's books that have been award-winning and bestsellers. She then created this new book, and she just brought this out, called God Made Easy. So she's going to speak about why she wrote God Made Easy. It's for adults, not children, and, well, children too. But what inspired it and how the message continues to resonate today more than when it was first written. So we're going to have, I'll be here, facilitate it. She'll open it up to a Q&A. But she's really a fun gal, so I think you're going to enjoy it. But we'll be here together, and she'll talk about that book, bring a few of her books if you'd like to buy it. And that'll be fun next week. So Changing You Changes the World. So that's going to be with Patrice and myself. And Lava will be the practitioner. Awesome. All right, so let's circle up and go get some cheesecake. I know, I'm like, so I just had to not cut into it. Okay, yeah. I know, it's like really, don't open the refrigerator, don't get into it. All right, so let's take a moment and just be in gratitude, knowing that every time we have a thought, we do have that ability to shift it. Regardless of what's going on in our lives, we can experience joy, peace, harmony, gratitude, faith, and knowing and trust, using that frequency known as spirit and God, that our lives could be moved in the most miraculous and beautiful ways. So we are grateful for that. We let go of the fear, worry, and doubt, and we embrace instead the love within our hearts. So as we do that, let's vision that love moving down through our head, through our crown chakra, into our hearts. And as we connect together, hand to hand, heart to heart, we know that we are sending that love to each other. We now see it circling around the world, and we are grateful and we are thankful. I'm holding hands with everyone on the internet right now, with Georgia and everybody else who is online, and we are thankful. We say this affirmation together. Miracles follow miracles. Wonders always increase, and we give thanks for this amazing day. And so it is.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart
Please stand by, and Roxy will be turning off the YouTube, and then we can all chit chat. And for prayers too. There was another lady that was there, and I thought that was Barbara. And then I saw Barbara here, and I'm like, well, she can't be in her house and in the center physically at the same time.
You don't know her secret powers.
Exactly, right?
Good job on the top lava. Very good job. Awesome.
Thank you,
Awesome,
thank
awesome.
you.
I have a
Thank
tree climbing story. I'm the only girl in my neighborhood and my family, except my mom. And my brothers are, you can't climb a tree, you're just a girl, you can't blah, blah, blah.